I'm thankful for my dad, just not giving up on our relationship. And
it's such a treat to be chatting with you because you come up with this app, Photo Patch, that allows people to communicate with their families, even when they're behind bars. Can you talk about kind of the inspiration for the idea and the process you made to create this app?
So I was like, what's a problem that I know of for sure firsthand? And it was the communication gap that we were experiencing. Lucky for me, I was in a prison that had a computer lab, and I was able to get a book on coding and start teaching myself how to code. So I built the concept while incarcerated. I built version 1, built the website out, and I came home, and JJ became my partner, and we got a couple other people to help us out. And we launched it as a 501c3, which is a nonprofit organization.
It was the idea of making things more easier. Kids definitely are having more interference with technology. So it will be way easier for them to just have something on their phone to send a picture right from their gallery and type a letter right then and there. I knew that for me, I didn't have that kind of opportunity, never that much ease for me to communicate with my father. So why not make it easier for other kids to be able to do something that I couldn't? So it makes it better for them to stay in contact and have a bond that me and my dad now have because of being able to communicate somewhat.
It was once JJ, when she was 10 years old, she got curious about me coding, and she was like, I want to learn. So I started teaching her how to code. And a couple years later, when she was at a really good point, she was like, Dad, we need a mobile app. So I was like, all right, well, I'll get to it soon. If not, you can do it. So I challenged her. She took me up on the challenge, and about 4 months later, she had the app built. And we've connected over 30,000 kids to their mom or dad in prison. We sent over 600,000 photos to prisons around the nation. And but there's still so much work to do, right? There's over 2 million kids who are impacted, and we just want to get our story out there so we can help more people use our tool.
Yeah, well, and you should be so proud. I mean, co-founders, tech entrepreneurs, and making something that so many kids and their parents need. So I think it's just extraordinary. And talk about what it's like and the statements you've heard of people who have used it and what it's like to receive a message when you're behind bars from someone you love.
We once had a 3-year, was this through email or through letters? I don't know. They contacted us and told us that using our app was way easier to talk to their dad, and just wow, a 3-year-old kid were able to impact and help them stay in touch with their parent. And they're just barely even old enough to even work a phone, and they're doing all they can just so that they can be able to talk, and our app is the reason why.
People send report cards through our app. They send pictures of projects. They send activities, birthdays. So it's really cool to be able to be the vessel for communicating those experiences.
You really made the world a better place, utilizing technology to take communication really to a new level in a place that's so far behind on this, and to make it free when others are profiting is just
yeah.
Thank you both so much for this conversation.